my name is Sam, and this is another drag race. Let's roll! We're back again with another drag race. This time we've got two very interesting trucks. My favorite, F150 Raptor R. Listen to that engine. And on my left, I have the 2023 Rivian R1T, which is an EV. And it doesn't have an engine, so there's nothing for you to listen to. The Ram TRX bailed on us because he said he was sick. It happens sometimes, nothing we can do about it. But we're gonna race the 2023 Rivian R1T. I actually don't know much about Rivian, to be honest, because I've never reviewed them, but I have driven the Raptor R, and this thing is absolute beast. We're gonna do road race and drag race to see how they compare. Now, some of you will say, Sam, why don't you get the faster model of the Rivian? I think that's not out yet, or you can't get one. I'm not 100%. But this one is essentially the R1T with a quad motor. So it's 4 motors, 1 motor on each tire. The 2025 Ford F150 Raptor R uses a 5.2-liter supercharged V8, making 720 brake horsepower and 640 pound-feet of torque. It is equipped with a 10-speed automatic transmission, and it is 4-wheel drive. Remember, this is the facelift. It's the 2025 model, which makes 20 more horsepower compared to the 2024, with a curb weight of 6,050 pounds or 2,744 kgs. In the US, starting price $112,000, or in Canada, $151,000. Next up is the 2023 Rivian R1T Launch Edition. This one uses 4 permanent AC motors, meaning that you get 1 motor on each tire. So it's the quad model, making 835 brake horsepower and 908 pound-feet of torque. It is, of course, all-wheel drive with a curb weight of 7,173 pounds. This thing is almost 1,100 pounds heavier, but also makes more horsepower than the Raptor R. Price in the US at that time started about $76,000 US, meanwhile in Canada about $100,000. If you're new to the channel, here's how we do our drag race. We start behind the racing cones for the road race, all the way to the racing light. That's where we go pedal to the metal, all the way to the end where the actual racing flag is, exactly quarter mile. And that's what we're gonna do today. The first thing we're gonna do is the road race and then the drag race. So I say, let's roll. First of all, just want to say thank you for joining us today. Appreciate it's your first time. It's hard finding a Rivian because they're not as popular. I mean, even the Raptor R is not as popular yet, but a Rivian is very rare. So I just want to say thank you so much. So for the viewers, that is a 2023 R1T. I have to apologize because I'm not very smart at Rivians because they're a very new company, right? That's the quad exhaust, not quad exhaust, the quad battery, correct?
Yeah.
And that one makes about, it says online, about 831 brake horsepower. So it's not the fastest Rivian truck.
The fastest you can buy now, next generation that's on its way, will make something faster. But it's the fastest you can buy today.
You ready?
Ready, let's do it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Horrible shift. Yeah! Rivian! I made a mistake because I let it go way too, all the way to the top RPM, and the car just shifted very late. So let's redo it one more time. Let's just call that a test run. I wanted more juice, so I went past the RPM line and the car went like, woo, because I was trying to like, okay, I need to make sure, because that's the whole point of manual transmission, is getting as much of that RPM and speed. So anyways, let's do it one more time, and now I know where to shift properly. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I got him. I got him. I got him.
Okay, I gotta admit, that was actually closer than I expected to be. I thought I was gonna get smoked by 6, 7 cars, but I was very much behind you, but not like a lot. So that was actually quite, again, we kind of knew you were gonna win, but like we don't know by how much. So that was actually very interesting.
That was a great race, great race. I knew I'd have you right from the start, but I thought you were going to catch me. I thought once we had higher speeds, I had no chance of that continuing. That thing's a beast.
Impressive. You know what? Let's do one at a higher speed just to see, because I feel like it's got more juice and it might be even a little bit closer. Are you okay with the battery?
Tons of battery. I got almost 80%. We're good to go. What are you thinking, like 80 kilometers?
About 80 kilometers. That would be a good 85 probably. It just gives me enough space to go into third gear, and I'll have a lot more power. And it's just because you got one transmission, that's the one gear, that's the difference. I've got so many, I've got 10. So this thing has to go through a lot of shifting, so it loses time. Okay, Joe, let's do it at a higher speed. When I say 3, 2, 1, go, on go, we go. And then you know the drill. You ready, sir?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Oh, it's close. It's close. I think I got him. Oh, it's close. Oh.
Wow, that was close. We launched at the same time. Come on, Rivian!
Come on. Let's go, Rivian. Let's go.
Come on! My God, that EV just hooked. But this is so fast, though. Yeah.
I got him. I got him. Yeah. Yeah.
We launched so perfectly that genuinely, like, I don't think we can redo that because we launched perfectly. Like, I know for a fact, like, at exact same time.
That was awesome. What a rush.
You know, we kind of expected this to end this way, but the road race taught us one thing, is that at the long run, the EVs are not, like, meaning in a road race, they're not as fast because they tend to protect the battery, I've heard. But meanwhile, from a dig, oh my God, you took off like a fighter jet, man. What a crazy machine. Absolutely insane, man. Just wanted to say thank you so much for joining us today. This was fantastic. And I love the fact that for the first time ever, I have a Rivian on my channel.
What an absolute pleasure. This was a blast. Yeah, you know what? Right off of the line, that instinct torque, did sort of expect that, but you started to catch up a little. That was a great drag.
That was it, guys. That truck is insane, but this one is also insane. The thing is that I love ICE cars. I love ICE engines. Like, I love hearing the whining of the supercharger, and this thing is epic, but that thing is incredible how it does. And you know, one thing I learned is that the first time I've ever seen one in person, that thing is designed like a truck. It's kind of insane how they've built it with all the little quirks and the tech features, and also on the outside, the packaging, all that. It's quite incredible. Like, Joe was showing me around a bit and what he thinks of it. He loves it, of course, but it was just unique to see that, in my opinion. And if I had to pick a truck like EV, it would be either the Lightning or something like that, because that thing looks really cool. I have to admit, I'm very impressed with it. First time ever, and that thing just absolutely goes. And that's not even the most powerful one. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. A lot of fun. Love the Raptor, but kind of expect it to be. We just didn't know how much. The road race was super interesting. Thanks for watching. Cheers.